Oh, it's
situation
a
was
situation.
Man, what in the I said what I said is going on here?
situation. It's
Y'all,
your time. It's your
every
time.
time rebel everywhere I go, is they be on you. They be on
Hey,
you.
man. Rebel is must see TV. They come
What
by the bus
man?
fools
Listen.
with their tiki torches and their pitchforks.
Well, listen here. Listen here. Now, I've never spoken to you. You know what I'm saying, and everything like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. All right, listen
All
to
right.
me. All right. Now, you say that single mothers are for recreational use only, correct?
Correct.
All right. Now, let's look at the single fathers. Would you consider them the same way, right?
No. So men and women are different.
I, no, no, because Noble made a valid point. He said that you have single fathers out there that may want to blend the family, want to meet the kids and everything like that, right? Okay,
Right.
understand that there's a lot of single fathers out here, but might not be. See, you have to understand something, okay? You can be a father and still single. You can be a mother and still single. Okay? Doesn't necessarily mean that you have, have to have the kids with you all the time, but you are a parent. Okay? You are a parent. So to say that, single mothers are for record use only, then single fathers are for record use only. Because shit, women there's women out here that get with a man that is a father. And she's a mother,
Now,
you know. So,
as
I mean, and then at the same exact time, that having that type of mind frame, it creates a lot of bad things if you really think about it. Okay, for recreational use only, that's like saying that they all they good for is just they goods, and no, and what do you think that does to a person? That messes with them emotionally, mentally. You know what I mean? Like this is all I'm worth. Nobody really gives a fuck about me. And then you is stuck. See, we got to come to the understanding that shit. We need each other, regardless. We need each other regardless. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Who coming to your damn life, whether the motherfucker got kids or not. You feel me? So to say, for record use only, man, nah. Because we like I said, man, we need each other, regardless. I can't fault, you know what I'm saying, a man that steps in to be, you know what I'm saying, and take the responsibility as of the household with someone else's kids. I can't fault that person because at the same time he's, you know what I'm saying, he's building, helping her, and she's helping him. We gotta stop. We gotta stop, man. You listen. Just just take heed of that, man. For real. Oh, and to answer this question right here, divine feminine rebirth need who and for what? Listen here. I really want you to think about this now. All right? We need each other, regardless. You probably got male friends that you talk to. Guess what? You needed them to listen. Like, come on now. Like, for real. But that's all I had to say. That's all I had to say.
Go ahead, respond, Rebel.
so as far as that goes, right? Men, I was going to say this: men and women are different, right? A man's value isn't basically tied off of how many sexual partners and how many kids he has. A lot of times, a lot of women will overlook a man being a single father if he has the resources, i.e., Nick Cannon. I know these are kind of extreme, but I'm just using these as an example, i.e., Nick Cannon, i.e., Elon Musk. I think he has like 6 or 7 or 8 kids, right?
And you got like 8, 9 kids.
Yeah, he got like 8, 9 kids, and obviously he's a billionaire. He can pay for them all. Like, it's just an endless supply of money, right? And then, even if the dude doesn't have kids, women still overlook a man, a man having kids with other kids, with other women. I meant to say. There was, I think it was in Tennessee a couple years ago. Between 3 men, they had over 30 something kids. You can't tell me those women did not know about the other 15, 20 other women when they had kids by these 3 men. So men and women go by different standards. A woman's value is inherently tied by her youth and beauty and her fertility and how many kids does she have or not have. A man's value is tied to his accomplishments, accolades, achievements, social calibration, what skills does he have, how much money does he make. And this is why I say men and women are different. We are judged by different things. We are valued by two different things. So you can't say if women are valued by this, then men should be valued by this. You can't do that because we're different. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing, doesn't mean it's a good thing. It's just different. And that's why men can have kids by multiple women and not be seen in the same light as women having kids.
So you telling me that
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
women overlook men with kids, if they don't have the resources.
Yes,
That's not true. Especially
for
in
the
our
most
especially
part.
wait, especially in our community. Okay? Especially in our community. Let's just be real. Okay? You know what I mean? Because just as well as there's so many, you know what I'm saying, baby mamas, single mothers, you still got baby daddies and single fathers. And what are we doing? Still doing the same shit. Like, come on. Let's be real now.
It's a situation.
But
No, but
yeah.
Rebel, what do you? This is what I say. Situation. Listen, your one situation is 100% right about what he just said. Um, but ladies and gentlemen, to everyone in here, like if we were to take a poll of all the single childless people in the world, both men and women, and I want y'all to be 100% honest in the question that I'm about to ask you. If do y'all think if the question was what is when it but choosing between a man and a woman, do you have a preference of being that you are single and childless, do you have a preference of dating a man or a woman that is childless, or do you have a preference of dating a man or woman that has at least one child or multiple children? What do y'all honestly think the results of that would be? If you think,
I
put a
I can
smiley
tell you
face.
I can tell you the result right
What's that
now.
situation? Put a smiley face if you think that they would choose the person that's single and childless, or choose the put a crying face if you think they're gonna choose the person that has children. Go ahead, situation.
I can give you the answer right now. All right. I actually did a poll, you know what I'm saying, on a live before, and a lot of women, if you ask the question, you know what I'm saying, uh, to a woman, does a man with kids, or you know what I'm saying, is a father, a single father, is he attractive? And they was just like, yeah, they are, compared to how society has painted the black single mother. So that's the answer right there.
What's the poll say? I can't see the chat. I swipe
The
right, so I
poll, the
can't see
poll,
anything.
the poll voted that they think most people would choose the person that's childless. That's what the poll voted. I think most people, I personally think that most people would choose the man or woman that's childless, being that they are childless. Now, to what situation said, what situation said is 100% facts, like you said, especially pertaining to our community. Situation said, you can talk about all these baby mamas and stuff, but there's still baby daddies. But with that being said, I don't know. I'm not for men. I'm not for men, fornicating and having children with a bunch of different women either. I'm not me personally, I'm not fully in support of that, because, you know, financials is one thing, y'all, but and I don't have children, but situation, you have children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how important that being in the physical presence of your child is. And I grew up with both of my parents. My dad was in my life, my mother was in my life, but if my dad wasn't in my life, and I don't know, maybe he was just sending my mom a check for some money. I don't really know. Man, my dad being in my life was a very valuable asset, a very valuable thing for me. So I'm not of the proponent of men going out here and having multiple different children with multiple different women and not handling their responsibility either. So I just think my last words, and we'll let situation finish off. My last words, I just think everyone on both sides, I think we need to be more responsible. I think that especially in our community, if we really do value relationships, if we really do value family, we're gonna move more meticulously. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna move more meticulously because there are women out here that they are doing their thing. They getting bust down by Noble on Monday, Situation on Wednesday, Rebel on Friday, but they're not out here getting pregnant. They're not out here having kids. And then there's men that they're busting down four different women in a week too, but they're not having kids either. So why are some people not having kids, but other people are just always happen to have kids? Let's move a little bit more meticulously. Do what you want, but move more meticulously. Because this is, I don't, it's not overall. It's not a good situation all around. Go ahead, situation.
Well, you know what I'm saying. This is my last words, and we need to really learn how to communicate. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the main problem. You feel me? Because without communication, you don't have no understanding. You feel me?
Yep.
You have no understanding, and you have no trust. If you lose trust in something, that just means you didn't understand and communicate. Let's just be real.
Rebel, do you
You
have
know.
any last words
So
you want to say to the situation?
It's a situation. That's it.
you feel me?
Situation. Appreciate you, brother. You have a good night.
Hey, all right.
All right. All right, guys, we're gonna bring up Bam. We're gonna bring up this is the order I got, so y'all aware. We got Bam, then we got Kevin, then we got Good, DAQA, we got Lala. I don't know if Brian and Angel, I don't know if Brian and Angel are still here. Then we got Miss Shakita and Jesse. I got the lineup. So if y'all wanna come in, just request.